ladies, and welcome back to the Single Mother's Life. If you are new here, welcome. If you are old here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And today, ladies, we are going to be talking about why it's okay to say no. Before we begin, if you would like a free ebook and other free goodies that will help you overcome fear and walk boldly in your purpose, then check the description box below. There's all types of goodies down there. So let's get right into this video. I don't know about y'all, but for years I struggled with saying no. I thought I always had to do things that people asked me to do. I thought I always had to go places people asked me to go, and I thought I always had to give people things they asked me to give, but that could be nothing farther than the truth. You see, one thing I've learned is that as long as you're willing to give, people are going to continually take. They're going to continually take from you until you have nothing left to give. I was reading Romans 13:8, and it says, owe no man nothing but to love them. And that was so powerful for me. That's when my journey to saying no began, because I realized, like, hey, I don't owe nobody nothing but to love them. And sometimes loving people, it begins with telling them no. For an example, I know some of y'all have that family member who always calling y'all for money, who's always calling y'all to bail them out of a situation that they got themselves in. And if you think about it, if you're always bailing them out, how would they ever learn? You know, how would God ever teach them? It's okay to say no. You know, sometimes I think that you're supposed to say no. You're supposed to say no, because if not, you're only hurting them. I posted a quote to my Instagram the other day that said, saying no is a form of self-love, which it is, because you have to set boundaries. You can't just be out here doing anything someone wants you to do, because again, doing everything that someone wants you to do is going to drain you. You're not going to have anything left to give, and they're just going to keep pulling and pulling as long as you let them. You telling people no sets boundaries, and it lets people know, like, hey, she's not playing. She's not playing any game. She says no and she means no. She has boundaries, so I like that. She values her time. She values her emotions. She values her body, so she's going to tell me no, and I like that. I know for years I allowed guys to use and abuse me because I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know how to say no when someone wanted to come over, and I knew for a fact that they weren't supposed to be in my house. I knew for a fact they weren't supposed to be around my son, but I allowed myself to say yes because I didn't want to make them feel some type of way. I didn't want to cause them to stop wanting to be around me or to stop wanting to know me. And that was a lack of self-esteem on my part, because again, a part of saying no is a form of self-care. It's a form of self-love. So it is okay for you to say no, ladies. It is okay to tell someone no, you can't borrow money. It is okay for you to tell someone no, you cannot be around my child. I'm not comfortable with this. It is okay to tell that man, no, I'm not having sex with you until you put a ring on it and change my last name. It is okay to tell your job, no, I can't work overtime today. It's okay. It is okay. You got to take care of you, because if you don't take care of you, then who else is going to take care of you? People really don't care. They really don't care what you're going through. You know, there's some do, there's some family members, some friends, but for the most part, the world don't care. They have their own things that they're going through, and they're going to continue to take and drain from you as long as you allow them to. As long as you keep saying yes, or oh, I don't care, or sometimes you say yes with your actions. You don't even have to say yes with your mouth. You say yes with your actions, and that allows people to keep running over you. So today, if you're feeling used, if you're feeling abused, if you're feeling confused, then maybe that's a self-reflection of the things that you're doing, the things that you are saying, and the boundaries that you need to set for yourself. Maybe it's time to step back and say, hey, I haven't been respecting my time, or I haven't been respecting my body, or I haven't been respecting my emotions. It's all over the place. I'm giving my time to people who don't deserve it and who don't respect it. I'm letting people into my mental and they don't deserve it and they don't respect it. Or I'm letting people into my bed and they don't deserve it and they don't respect it. So maybe it's time to self-reflect, like, when or when were some times that I could have said no when I said yes, that later down the line it hurt me. Not only me, but it hurt my child. Because those times that you are refusing to say no when you should say no, you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting your children. So it's okay to say no. It's okay to take a breather. It's okay to shut the world out for a couple of hours, a couple of days. It's okay. It's all a part of self-love. It's all a part of loving you and knowing who you are. So say no. Say no. Say no. So I know this video was kind of short. It was just on my heart to do this video and to encourage you that it's okay to say no sometimes. It's not about being selfish, but it's about loving who you are, because how can you properly love someone else if you don't love you? And a part of loving you is setting boundaries. It's a part of having standards and a part of having values. And when you have standards and values and you set boundaries, then you know what to say no and what to say yes to. So I hope you all are doing fine. I hope you all are not too worried and too stressed during this quarantine. Prayerfully, it's almost over. But if not, continue to prosper and continue to ask God to show you what you can set higher standards and higher boundaries for, so that you will know what you should say no and what you should say yes to. So I love you all, and again, if you haven't subscribe, and if you know a single mother who could use this content, then I would greatly appreciate it if you share it with her. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I can't do that without you. So help me out. But I love y'all, and I thank y'all for supporting me, for listening as always, and I'll talk to y'all in my next video.